Hi, I'm Chef Pam and this is Chef and More. And today we're going to be making home-style, rich, thick, luscious brown gravy. And if you want to learn how to make all kinds of homemade dishes the easy and simple way, subscribe so you won't miss any videos and tap that bell so you'll get notified. Let's get started. Okay guys, we're going to just go ahead and get started by putting some butter in our skillet. The skillet is on about medium-high heat and we're going to be adding 3 tablespoons of butter. This is salted butter, so you want to be careful what you add to it so it won't get too salty. Now you can always use unsalted butter. Next we're putting in our flour. Now this is about 3/4 cup of flour. We're just going to keep stirring it and keep stirring it. This is what's going to brown it. You can't leave it though. You have to keep stirring. It'll scorch in a minute. You'll turn around and that will be burnt. So keep stirring. You want to get it mixed up, start turning that golden brown. Add your flour in slowly so that it won't clump up. But keep stirring. You just have to keep stirring and it will all mix together and come together. It's going to kind of clump up and that's okay. Just keep stirring, and as you can see, it's starting to turn golden brown. We want it to be a nice, rich, deep, dark brown. See, I have my onions cut and everything. We're going to add those in shortly. And you just keep stirring even after you put your onions in, or you can add garlic in or mushrooms. You can add any of that in at this point in time. Look guys, it's starting to turn a nice brown color, and that's what we want, that nice rich brown color. That's what's going to give it flavor. Now let's add these onions in here because we need to get our onions cooking. We want that flavor added in there, and this onions is going to make sure that it has that nice flavor. Next, we're putting in a little salt. Now we have to be careful because once you add that salt, it's going to start to brown rapidly. So you're going to have to get all your seasonings in quick. Garlic powder and of course onion powder is what I'm putting in. But you can add whatever seasonings you like. And see guys, when I started to turn and stir around, it's already browning. Can't let it sit very long. You have to keep stirring. Now we're just going to stir this a few more minutes before we add our liquid. And guys, I'm going to be adding water to this. You can add chicken stock, chicken broth, beef broth. It'll add more flavor. I'm just going to add water to mine because I want my seasonings to shine. I want those onions, the garlic powder and the onion powder to come through and shine really well. Now guys, when I put this water in, you have to stir. You have to stir fast. Otherwise, it's just going to clump up. You want it to start getting smooth. So just keep stirring rapidly while you're pouring that water in. And this is about 1.5 cups of water. Just keep on pouring it in. Keep stirring and keep stirring. You're pouring this water in slowly and you keep stirring so it won't boil over, because remember your stove is on medium-high heat. But just keep stirring. This gravy is going to turn out just right. You can see guys, it's kind of watery, and that's good because as it simmers, it's going to thicken. So you always want to put a little extra liquid in there of whatever kind you're adding. Now, I just turned my skillet down to low. And since I'm on an electric stove, guys, I've got to stand here and keep stirring for a while because unfortunately with the electric stove, the heat keeps going. It has to cool down slowly. And as you can see, guys, it's coming really well. It's nice and smooth, and that's what we want. But if you guys are cooking on top of a gas stove, once you cut that heat, it's cut. Look at that, guys, nice and smooth. Yes. Now all we have to do is let it simmer, and guess what, guys? We are done. Woohoo! All right, look at that, guys. Isn't that beautiful color? We are done. Yes. And guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll get notified. I also have a link to my Patreon page in the description. Please consider joining me over there as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and spending time cooking today. I really do enjoy you guys. And thanks again for watching. See you next time.